Been hustling hard for a while now. Getting money for a while now. These niggas hating for a while now. These hoes on me for a while now. Run it down for a while now. Hustling hard for a while now. Getting money for a while now. These niggas hating, I'ma blow them down. Bitch, I make a check, I'ma break the bank. Bitch, I make a check, I'ma break the bank.
It look bad out there, man. I am snowed in, nowhere to go. Everybody's shutting down. Everybody's shutting down. Right now, I'm at a petrol. I'm on Interstate I-80. Interstate is shut down. Man, I just slid just a little bit when I was coming up the interstate. Like it's icy out there. Like my tires barely had traction. I started in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I only made it probably about 100 miles. I made it about 100 miles out. Oh, it's going to stay there idle. I'm going to ignore that. But I made it about 100 miles out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. I'm in Laramie, Wyoming right now. I'm heading to Nevada because I'm trying to get home so I can take my home time. I got a load that delivers in Nevada on Tuesday. I put my home time in for the 27th. I'll be in Nevada on the 26th on Tuesday. I'm trying to get home for New Year's or whatever. But it looks like I'm gonna be snowed in tonight. Even if they do decide to open the highways up like early morning, say like 3 or 4 in the morning, I'm most likely not gonna drive at that time. I'm gonna wait till the sun come up because I got today is Saturday. I'm probably only maybe, let's say, I think I'm probably about maybe 800 miles away. I'm about 800 miles away, so I can get that done by Monday, actually. So I'm gonna take off tomorrow, and I'm gonna stop in Nevada tomorrow, actually, and then I'm gonna complete my trip on Monday. I actually still to be there a day early. I kind of got caught up inside of this storm because I actually shut down early in the morning of this day. Because when I was driving, something just told me to shut down. Though the road conditions wasn't bad, but I'm going through Wyoming. Like it's heavy. It's usually heavy wind, and you know the snow and all that can be unpredictable. So I shut down because I just had that gut feeling. As soon as I hit Cheyenne, it was already probably about maybe 2 in the morning. Yeah, it was about maybe 2 or 3 in the morning. So I made it. I started in like Nebraska or whatever. So I had just shut down, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until the afternoon to start because I shut down maybe like 3 or 4. I'm like, okay, I get out here in the daytime, I should be good. But this storm just came out of nowhere. And I'm snowed in for right now, so maybe I should have kept driving. I could have been in Utah right now. I was gonna stop in Salt Lake City or whatever. So it is what it is. So when I made it to Laramie or whatever, they had put the guardrails down. They let everybody know that the highway is shut down. They put the guardrail down. And they have the signs that says Interstate I-80 is closed if lights is flashing. So by the time, once you make it to the Laramie, by the time you're making it to Laramie, they have the guardrail down. Now the weather usually bad, like really bad. It usually get bad it's usually the worst driving through. It's more, not the worst, but the weather usually is bad in when you get to like Laramie, going all the way to Rawlins, Wyoming. Like within that, maybe I think it's about 100 miles or something, maybe 115 miles in between. So in between that space, there's really nothing but elevated areas, and you nothing in nothing but mountains. And there's no trees up here, so when that wind is blowing, it's smacking you. The road get icy. And let me remind you that on my dash, it says the temperature is 19 degrees. So it's kind of slushy and it's cold, so it's turning to ice. Now, I should have known that the day you're going to shut the highway down is when the window blades to my windshield wipers, the windshield blades, I had icicles on it. I had to pull over, climb up on in the hood, not on the hood, but I lift the hood and I climb up to get to the windshield blades, like if I was changing them. And I had to knock the ice off of it because I can barely see out my window. And can barely see out the window, and I had to pull over just for, for a safety check. So I pulled over, got the icicles off the windows, and kept going, made it to Laramie. As soon as I was coming to a complete stop, I was behind like this snowplow truck or whatever. I was only going maybe about 15 miles per hour. I just touched the brake. I didn't completely lock it because when it gets like this, when it's real, the snow gets thick and it's icy, you got that layer. You have layers of ice that's hidden under the snow. And I was only going like 25 miles per hour from after I left Cheyenne all the way to Laramie. So when I was trying to come to a complete stop, I was already in like my 6th gear. I was only going maybe like 20 miles per hour, and I just slowly touched the brake. I touched the brake and released it when the truck started sliding. And I've done this before. I done slid before or whatever. Only thing I say is stay off the brake. If you get into a skid, stay off the brake. Only counter steer if you have to. But what I did was I just kept a firm grip on the steering wheel, and I just did not let the wheel turn or whatever. And if I did turn, I turned into the direction that it was sliding. It slid to the left, so I went left. It slid to the right, so I turned just a little bit to the right. You don't want to oversteer because you don't want to overcompensate. So if you oversteer or whatever, you can make the slid worse. So I just like 11 o'clock, 3 o'clock, left, right, following the skid, and stay off the brakes and gain traction on its own. And I'm not even heavy. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't have that much traction on my drive tires because I'm not heavy. This is a light load. Now, if you got more weight on your drive tires, the better the traction. Now, you still can't get in the skid, though. But in this situation, I wish I was a little bit heavy. I don't like coming through Cheyenne, Wyoming with a light trailer, even in the summertime, because the wind is real bad out here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. All my OTR truckers know. Cheyenne, I'm not Cheyenne, but Wyoming has the worst wind conditions when it comes to driving through heavy wind. Kansas would be close to it just a little bit, certain parts of Kansas or whatever. But I did get into a skid. But lucky though, I was smart, driving safely, and I was only going like 20 miles per hour, so I was able to catch the skid. And I just stayed off my brakes or whatever. And I have chains. Make sure you keep chains on your truck. And when you're out here driving, man, if it's snowing heavy, if it's snowing real hard, you don't want to be over speeding, so I keep my max at like 35 miles per hour. when you got that snow that's sticking to the ground, and the temperature is in between 0 to maybe 25 degrees, you definitely want to be careful, because I guarantee you there's going to be a layer of ice under that snow when you got temperatures that cold, when it's wet and cold. So you definitely want to be careful. I don't care if you got some brand new drive tires or tires on your drives or steers, you still want to be careful and take it easy, because it can get hazardous out here. And this is the worst time to actually be driving and not driving safely and not thinking about your safety. So just take it slow. And if you're in an area that requires for you to put on chains, my recommendation is go automatic to sleeper berth, find somewhere to pull over and park your truck, go right into the sleeper, and call it a night. Don't even start if the sun is not even up yet, because you want to wait till the sun come up, so maybe the temperature will start getting a little bit warmer, and then ice will start to melt. And it also gives give it enough time for the snow plows or the snow trucks, whatever you call it. It gives them enough time to clear the roads. You know, maybe de-ice the road, put some salt down, or put some de-icer down or something like that. But right now, I'm in a sleeper berth right now. Even if they do open the road up and let's say maybe 2-3 hours, I still have a fresh clock. But I'm not going to drive. I'm going to wait till the morning. Like I said, today's Saturday. I got all the way to Tuesday to deliver this load. I'm only 500, I'm like 600-700 miles away, actually. No, I would say I'm about 700 miles away. So I still will make my appointment on time, and I'm going to drop this load off in Nevada. Then I'm going to head home to Vegas, head home to where it's warm. And I'm going to take off for 8 days, then I'm going to get back here on this road, man. And that's it. Let me see, did I fail to mention something? I did mention drive slow. If you got a manual, throw your truck into like 7th gear. That should be like your highest gear. Roll out in that gear if you can, if it's safe to drive. If you got an automatic, you can throw your automatic truck into manual mode. I recommend that if you have an automatic truck, that you take it out of automatic mode and put it in, put your truck in manual mode, and then downshift to 7th gear. Stay in that gear, you'll be safe. Oh yeah, if you have to go down a downgrade, usually if it's dry and regular wet, like normal warm temperature, I usually go down a downgrade, a 5 or a 6% downgrade at about 40 to 45 miles per hour. Now, when it's snowing and stuff like that, you want to reduce your speed to half the speed. So I was going down a downgrade at about 15 to 20 miles per hour with no engine brake or anything. So if you're going slow enough, you really wouldn't need the engine brake. So what I did was I was riding my brake on the way down. I didn't hold the brake or nothing like that. I was just slowly apply pressure and let it go. Pressure again, release it again. It was almost like fanning the brakes or style braking. How the way they explain it in the CDL book. So it was like kind of like style braking. And thank God I made it here, man. I don't want no rollovers or anything like that. And I made it here safe. I'm going to try to get through this winter. And it's not going to be a breeze. If any truck driver says a breeze getting through the winter, then they driving down south. They must be only running down south. And right now I'm OTR, still a company driver, so I got to take the loads that they give me. When I get my own truck, certain times I'm just gonna run southern borders. Southern states. Run across the southern areas where it's not gonna snow, and keep the wheels rolling. Make sure you got your money in order, because when you're dealing with this winter driving, there's a chance you might be shut down. Maybe a day or two. Never know. So just be prepared. Keep you some thermals, some extra hoodies, jackets. Keep you some thick and nice warm blankets and quilts. Make sure your bunk heater is working. Make sure you have some diesel treatment to keep that diesel fuel from gelling up. You don't want your truck to shut down, and you'll have to get towed away, and you'll be in the shop. I'm right now. I got my truck running because I got to get to this terminal. Oh, my tablet's still on. I didn't even know my tablet was still on. Just bought this yesterday. This does come in handy, especially when you want to watch movies. So I'm definitely going to watch some movies on here. Trying to show you guys my tablet. I almost scratched my screen up. Woo! Man, I thought I just scratched the screen up for a minute. I was going to be mad. And also make sure that you keep food on your truck and have a way that you can cook. I got me a portable stove right now. I got me I got a portable oven, and I got a portable stove. Right now I'm using my portable oven, and I got me some chicken breast bacon right now. You can't see it right now, but I got it in the cut on a low. You want to make sure that you have food that you can cook. Make sure you have an SD card, a tablet, a computer, or a game system. So if you have to shut down, you always want to be prepared. You always want to have some type of entertainment. Like right now, the Wi-Fi not working at this truck. Thank God I got a little bit of signal for my internet. I can use my hotspot on my phone, get on my tablet. I got one of my TV shows that I watch. I have it downloaded onto my tablet already, and I got books that I bought off Google Play. I can read the Walking Dead comic books that I like to read. So just make sure you have entertainment out here as well if you have to shut down, because you don't want to be out here just sitting and you really have nothing to do. And I'm up. I am well rested. I am up. I've been to sleep for about 6 hours. I woke up, watched the TV show for about an hour. Now I'm up and can't go to sleep. So I'm gonna get ready to end this video and eat this chicken breast, and I'm gonna watch one of my TV shows on my tablet. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you can receive notifications every time a video drop. It's been real. It's been great. It's your boy Trucker Steaks, and I am out. Peace.
I've been hustling hard for a while now, getting money for a while now. These niggas hating for a while now. These hoes on me for a while now. Doing it down for a while now. Hustling hard for a while now, getting money for a while now. These niggas hating, I'ma blow them down. Bitch, I make a check, I'ma break the bank.